After 5 years of experience teaching preschool, first grade, and reading intervention, I was so excited to begin my new adventure as a second grade teacher. As I began setting up my classroom, I started to think about the following questions. How can I set up my classroom to provide the best learning experiences for my students? How can I use materials in my room to make reading, writing, math, science, and social studies more meaningful? It was then that I really embraced the power of choice. Letting my students choose how they want to learn is what my classroom needed. My students deserve the opportunity to select materials, seating choices, and devices to best fit their learning needs. I had always considered my classrooms as student-centered, but it wasn't until I became more intentional with choice that I was able to truly see the benefits for my students. For the past 2 years, I have been researching and finding new materials to provide my students with more choices. Here are some of the ways I easily incorporate choice into my classroom. First, allowing students to select their own topics. By allowing students to pick their own topics, they are taking an interest in their learning. This allows students to not only complete the task, but makes learning more meaningful to them. Providing a comfortable space for learning. By incorporating flexible seating in the classroom, students are free to learn in a safe and comfortable space that best fits their learning needs. Because let's be honest, no one wants to sit in seats all day long. Letting students select their resources and materials. Every student learns differently, but letting students explore other medias like talk-to-text and read-to-write, different technology devices, or paper-pencil, students can complete assignments without barriers getting in the way. Selecting their own tasks. First, as a teacher, make sure to carefully select activities or centers with best practices in mind. Once those tasks are selected, let students choose which tasks they want to complete. Once again, they are taking ownership for their learning. Side note here, make sure to create tasks that all students can complete, regardless of their abilities. And lastly, let students decide their own scaffolding. Giving students as much or as little support as they need instead of a one-size-fits-all approach to learning. This can be done through digital demonstrations, anchor charts, graphic organizers that students can have access to, or just letting students learn on their own. As a teacher, I will never stop learning. I look forward to continuing to improve and provide my students with the choices they need to be successful. I hope that this has encouraged you to find ways to incorporate choice into your own classrooms.